now to begin today's program, on behalf of the Chamber and the Chamber's Board of Directors, we welcome you to the 8th Annual Sunrise Pinnacle Awards today. This is the Greater Rochester area's premier awards ceremony, celebrating the outstanding achievements and innovations of our visionary leaders, businesses, and nonprofit organizations, and recognizing their contributions to our community's quality of life. I would like to take a moment to recognize the Chamber's Board of Directors. If you could please stand and be recognized. I would also like to recognize all past Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce board members. If you're present, please stand. We appreciate you and all that you've done to help the Chamber grow and prosper. Next, I would like to introduce the Chamber staff. We have Sherry Heine, our president, who's over here on my left, Jennifer Rogers, our vice president, Taylor Baroli, our membership manager, Carol Rowden, our accounting manager, and Cody Petzold, our executive assistant. Same thing. We want to thank them for their continued support, and they're the ones that put together events like this and really make it happen on behalf of the Chamber. And I'd like to go off script for a second and recognize Sherry Heine. There's an association called the Michigan Association of Chamber Professionals, which is kind of our trade association. And they just had their annual conference a few weeks ago, and they bestowed upon Sherry Heine the award of Chamber Professional of the Year. So I'd like to congratulate her. We're very proud of Sherry, and also we're very proud of our ambassadors, one of the most important groups within our Chamber organization. These dedicated volunteers act as our extended staff and are enthusiastic cheerleaders for you, our members. Would all the ambassadors present please stand and be recognized? We'd also like to take the opportunity to thank U.S. Congressman Rogers' office for providing certificates of special congressional recognition that each award winner will receive this morning. Our Greater Rochester community cannot be what it is without those elected officials who represent us as their constituents. I'd like to please welcome and recognize our elected officials who are with us this morning. Will any representatives from Congressman Rogers' office please stand? We'd like to recognize Oakland County Commissioner Jeff Mattis, who's with us today. Jeff, please stand. And will all elected officials from the City of Rochester please stand and be recognized? And all elected officials from the City of Rochester Hills? We also have with us our distinguished judges, Judge Nancy Karniak and Judge Julie Nicholson, if they could please stand. And then from the school district, we have Dr. Robert Shaner, the superintendent, and I'd like to ask him to stand as well as any school board members who are with us today. Please join me also and your Chamber staff in welcoming representatives from the Detroit Regional Chamber. Will any reps please stand from the Detroit Regional Chamber? Thank you for celebrating with us today. For the past 7 years, we've had the honor of awarding talented individuals and organizations with Sunrise Pinnacle Awards through this program. And I'd like for all the previous award recipients to please stand and be recognized. The Chamber staff would also like me to thank each of you who believe in the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce and recognize its value and its commitment to serve this community. To those who participate in the Chamber's 100-plus events and networking opportunities throughout the year, and those who have allowed us to help you and your organization, we say thank you and we dedicate this event to you. The mission of the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce is to provide leadership and resources to advance business development in partnership with civic, cultural, and educational interests for the benefit of the members and our community. The Chamber is very grateful for the assistance of key organizations and businesses during this past year. Their ongoing support allows the Chamber to assist both the community and its citizens. We sincerely thank these organizations for their support. And again this year we want to welcome up here our event sponsors for this event. First, we would invite up PNC Bank, today's presenting sponsor. Accepting their award is Mr. Rick DeVore, Regional President of PNC Bank of Detroit in Southeast Michigan. Mr. DeVore, thank you for being with us, and we know you have some thoughts to share.
Good morning, and congratulations to the Royal Park Hotel on its 10th anniversary. I think all of us know this is quite a jewel in this region. And I'm proud to be here as presenting sponsor. Again, this is my 4th turn at this. And I will tell you that it means a lot to me this year doubly, as I'm a trustee of Oakland University, and we have a new president following me here, so I have to behave myself. But it's only fitting this year that we're giving an award like we do each year to the Woman of the Year. And I got a chance this morning to spend a little time with Jane and give her a book. The book is called Women of Vision. The book is really a keepsake, if you will, from our signature program this year in Oakland County at Cranbrook Institute called Women of Vision. It's the work of 11 female photographers of National Geographic. This year is National Geo's 125th anniversary, and we are celebrating it by sponsoring this exhibit around the country, and I'm proud that we brought it to the Midwest first here in Oakland County. There's 200,000 women-owned businesses in the state of Michigan. And for those of you that think this is about art, it is about art, but really it's a metaphor for these powerful women and what they do in the communities and really around the world. So I encourage everybody to visit this exhibit. We have discount tickets at all of our branches, and it's open through December 30th, and I hope you get a chance to enjoy it. And again, congratulations to all the winners today. Thank you.
Next, we have Oakland University, which is our 2014 lead partner. And accepting their award is Dr. George Heim, President of Oakland University. Dr. Heim?
It's indeed an honor to be at the hotel that first served as hosting me and my wife and family when I first came here 2.5 months ago from South Carolina to become the president of Oakland University. I'm thrilled to death to be part of this community. It is one of the most vibrant communities I think I've ever experienced. Everybody seems to be engaged, and certainly our 650 faculty, and overall we have 2,500 employees at Oakland University, seem to be very much imbued in the activities that characterize Oakland County and certainly the surrounding region. I think you all know Oakland University is on the move. We just finished dedicating a new engineering building. Our engineering enrollments are up some 20%. Our School of Medicine will graduate its first class this coming May. That will be quite an inaugural event, and I'm sure you'll be hearing more about that. We offer more than 200 graduate and undergraduate degrees. I think you all know that Oakland University now has 17 years of continued increase in enrollment with 20,500 some odd students on campus. About 1,700 or 17,000 of those are in our undergraduate programs, and pretty much any field you might imagine. And about 3,500 are in various graduate programs. But we are absolutely thrilled to be part of this wonderful event and sponsor the Educator of the Year Award. These are, I think, very important awards, as they really do recognize the people that are making a difference in Oakland County and certainly the region as well. So I want to thank you all for coming and allowing us to help sponsor this incredibly important event. So thank you.
Next, we have Crittenden Hospital Medical Center. Crittenden is our 2014 Premier Partner, and accepting for Crittenden is Roy Powell, Chief Executive Officer.
Good morning. I have to bend over for these things. It's a privilege to be here as well, and I want to add my congratulations to everyone here. I came back here about 15 months ago, and the reason I came back was I wanted to be part of Michigan. And I went to a school up the road in East Lansing, and we're all looking forward to an event tomorrow afternoon. You can see the colors. What I'd like to do is, I'll be shameless as well, and that is offer an invitation for everyone to join us in 9 days from now, about 5 o'clock in the evening. We have an event then where we're going to be having a gala. It's actually one of the best I've ever seen. I've been to a lot of sit-down dinners that are boring, and you've all been there. Not that this is an exception. But we actually have a unique situation where you can walk around the room, socialize, enjoy a lot of very good food from a lot of very good restaurants, have a nice time. You can either be consoled or be celebrating the events of tomorrow. I want to add my congratulations to everybody here, and thank you for the privilege to be here.
I think there's some information on their gourmet gala on the table out in the foyer. Next, we have Shelton Buick GMC, our 2014 official partner, and accepting, of course, is Mr. Russ Shelton.
It's funny, like I know exactly what he's going to say and what he's going to say. We've only been doing this for 8 years. We have been a presenting sponsor and very proud of it. We ourselves are celebrating our 56th year of business. Been a long time in the community, we're supportive. Thank you. And one thing Mr. Horatius did not mention, today is, he's here somewhere, so today is his 7th year as an employee of this hotel, so I think that speaks well why we're year 10, so I give my congratulations. And I'm proud to be a sponsor again of the nonprofit. I have nothing to do with the judging, but they always find the right people, so thank you for being here today.
Next, we have Boulevard Health Center, which is also a 2014 official partner. Accepting is Manda Ayub, Vice President of Operations, and I'd ask her to please join me.
Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to thank the Rochester Regional Chamber for such an amazing event. Boulevard Health Center couldn't do what it does without having a relationship with this chamber. They have been such an integral part of making us part of our community. And so at this moment, we just want to thank them for all their hard work and dedication of keeping this community close and one. Boulevard Health Center is a big part of its community. It's where people come to get better and go home. And we have amazing, exciting news. We are getting ready to open our assisted living, which is a 70-bed, one-story building, which has a dedicated wing for Alzheimer's disease. So there's a huge need. This disease is a horrible disease, and it takes people away from those that they love. So we're big sponsors of the Alzheimer's Association, and this is something that we're doing to help our community. This date, or the opening date for this building is going to be March of next year, and we've also laid foundation, and we're building walls right now for a 120-bed independent living facility. All of this is happening on one campus, right in the city that we all love. So I welcome you to come join us, to take a tour, and if you know somebody who needs exceptional care so they can get back to the quality of life they deserve, I ask that you tell them about Boulevard Health Center. I congratulate all the award winners today, and we are so happy to give the Wellness at Work Award. Thank you.
Next, we have Par Pharmaceutical, which is a 2014 official partner of the Chamber. And accepting is Mr. Mike Rukowski, Senior Vice President and General Manager.
Good morning. It's a real privilege being here. I'd like to go ahead and say that day started beautiful. I mean, that sunrise was spectacular. I mean, really adds a lot of inspiration, as well as all the work that's being done within this room. It's incredible. It has to be done with a team. I'd like to go ahead and acknowledge the team that I have from Par Pharmaceutical. Please take a stand. Come on, guys. guys work so hard. I'd also like to go ahead and really acknowledge the work that Sherry and her team do, and the fact of how they really do bring us closer to the community. I had the opportunity this last week to actually go to the OPC and see what Renee and her team are doing. It's spectacular work. Being a newbie to the community and a non-Michigan native, it sometimes takes a while to go and connect. I was here last year, kind of wondered what this event was all about, and now a year later I could see the power that it has and what it brings. It's very important, and we're proud to be a sponsor and more importantly, a partner to it. Over the last 15 years, I would say majority of those years I spent overseas, and I have not been able to connect with the communities all that easily. And being part of Rochester and being part of the Chamber is just such a privilege. It means a lot to me personally, and I can honestly say it means a lot for our company, which you may not know is Par Pharmaceutical, but we've been actually here within Rochester for 106 years, in one shape or another. You may know it as Park Davis, or Park Mayo, or Lambert, or King, or JHP, oi, 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 Aussie cheer, and now Par Pharmaceutical. And we're hoping to continue within the community, obviously maintain ourselves as a sponsor and as a partner, see the good things that are going on, and hope that this name change lasts a lot longer, right? So that is, thank you for being here, and it's an absolute privilege. So, and congratulations to all the winners. In particular, we give out the Leadership Award, and I'm proud to say that we're developing a lot of young leaders and new leaders for our community. So God bless. All right, thank you.
Next, we have Fox Automotive of Rochester Hills, another 2014 official partner, and accepting is John Fox, President.
Well, thank you, and first and foremost, I'd like to thank Sherry. Each year, it amazes me that she can fit more people into this room. Now, we asked Frank 2 years ago to expand this room, and Frank, can you give us an update on that? No. Well, 2014 has been a blessed year for us at Fox Automotive. Each of our franchises have enjoyed double-digit increases, which is a good sign of the economy here in Rochester. Not only are our sales up, our service business is up, and that has nothing to do with the recalls. All right, it has everything to do with the recalls. So, but we'll get through all that, and it's been a great year. Chevrolet has introduced many new models, as you know, this year. The Corvette, the Silverado, the new Colorado. Next year, they're going to introduce 7 models in 7 months, which is really exciting for us, which means more manufacturing, more supplier jobs here in Metro Detroit, which is great. Toyota has introduced the new Highlander, new 4Runner, new Corolla this year. They're introducing the new Camry and Sienna next year. VW has introduced the new Golf this year, and are introducing all new models across the line in the next 24 months. So great outlook for each of our brands. We're very excited about it. Last year I talked to you a little bit about the Fox Advantage, some things that we do differently than most car dealers. One of the things that we've expanded to that benefit that we give our customers this year is including all of our pre-owned customers in the collision and comp deductible waiver, which helps with the insurance agents here in the room, because people can enjoy a little bit lower premiums by having a higher deductible. So we're excited to introduce that. In addition, we are expanding once again in our service business. We're adding a concierge service to our campus. We will be employing an additional 18 employees to help each and every one of you make not only service appointments, but sales and body shop appointments as well. This will help with the communication and hopefully give you greater satisfaction with our business in the future. Lastly, we have been in Rochester for 47 years, and I learned long ago from my father that giving back to the community is the best part of being in business here in Rochester. With that being said, I was approached by Chrissy Trevero and Nick Banda from the city of Rochester with a need on supporting the Big Bright Light Show that brings over 1 million people to our town every year. That being said, I'd like to announce that we are the major sponsor for that light show and will continue for many years to come. So, thank you all very much. Appreciate it.
Next, we have the Detroit Regional Chamber, 2014 official partner. And accepting today is Shannon Siksuski, the Health Education Program Manager. We invite her to join us, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Shannon. I'd like to introduce to you a new initiative of the Detroit Regional Chamber. It's called Healthy Biz, and through Healthy Biz, we aim to support small businesses in their efforts towards sustainability. We do this in 3 ways. First, we offer on-site tailored health benefits options training. So small businesses often use agents. Some small businesses don't offer benefits at all. And those businesses are welcome to participate in this training as well. It's really difficult to navigate the health insurance marketplace and Healthy Michigan, Medicaid expansion in the state, and we're here to help you with that. Second, we offer an online toolkit of resources for small businesses. And third, finally, we offer monthly meetups. These are facilitated conversations about any topic that's relevant to small businesses. Our next is on November 4th from 3 to 5 p.m. in Midtown Detroit. These are free to attend, and we hope that you'll register. Registration is at healthybizmi.com. Thank you.
Next, we have the Oakland Press as our 2014 premier print partner, and accepting for the Oakland Press is Michelle Larson, sales manager. Ms. Larson?
Hi, on behalf of the Oakland Press and Digital First Media, we are very proud to be sponsors of this event and to also be in partnership with the Rochester Chamber. I am so proud today of all of the recipients of the awards and look forward to continuing to sponsor and partner with all of our communities in the area. Thank you.
Next, we have Genesis Credit Union, a 2014 official partner, and accepting is Mr. Tom Alter, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer. Mr. Alter with us?
Good morning. I'm happy to be here with you this morning and to be joining our neighbor businesses and sponsoring this event. I'm also happy to be joined by a team that led our Wellness at Work program at Genesis, so it's really great to have them here. Genesis is a member-owned financial cooperative serving nearly 150,000 members, and we have 23 branches, and we're really pleased that 2 of them are located right here in the greater Rochester area. We've had an eventful 2014. In addition to making a large number of mortgage loans and small business loans, we're setting records on our consumer lending. So we're happy to help our member households out with their important credit needs, and we'll be generating over $300 million in loans this year. Genesis is committed to the communities that we serve. Each year we sponsor about 400 events in various communities, and our team donates 3,500 hours of their personal time to participate in these events. And we're very excited to be a presenting sponsor of the upcoming Rochester Hometown Christmas Parade. Genesis has been honored with recognition for our services, being chosen as Best Credit Union by the Oakland Press readers for several years in a row. Just recently being voted Best Credit Union in the Channel 4 WDIV Vote for the Best competition. We've received the Economic Bright Spot Award from Corp Magazine, and we're really pleased that for 6 years in a row we've been named a top workplace by the Detroit Free Press. We're happy to continue serving the households and small businesses in the Rochester area, and very happy to be here today. Thank you very much.
Finally, we have C&G Newspapers and the Rochester Post as a 2014 official media partner. And accepting is Elaine Myers, their retail sales marketing manager.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here. My name's Elaine Myers. I'm the sales and marketing manager for C&G Newspapers, and you're probably wondering why there are two of them up there. Well, we're presenting the Diversity Award today, so here's a little diversity. Lori's tall. I'm vertically challenged when I take my shoes off. She's got long hair. Mine's kind of short. She's pretty young. I'm getting a little on the older side. We all know that that's really not what diversity means. Diversity means gathering people of all different backgrounds to your organization so that you have different ideas, and that's what helps you be more successful because we're all dealing with diverse customers. So diversity is not an imposition. It's an advantage to be successful. So that's why we're very proud to be presenting that award today to, it's a secret, can't tell you until we present it. Could be you. A little bit about C&G Newspapers. This is, actually here's Lori. She's the Rochester rep. You may have seen her in the paper. This is one of our 18 papers, the Rochester Post. Okay. We have 18 of them. The C&G for the Rochester Post actually stands for Charlotte and Gilbert. Those are the founders of the paper. They actually live locally. Everything done is in Michigan. We have a whole table of our representatives here. Louise is our automotive rep. Jack Padley is our automotive manager. Linda Zublik is our marketing coordinator. Linda Shepard is one of our reporters and is actually starting a new column called, you guys are going to love this, and ladies, Untangling Technology. For high-tech, it's high-tech tips. Did I say that right? For low-tech people. So watch for it. It's great. Yes. And we are delivered by the U.S. Post Office to every occupied household. So are there any political candidates out here right now? If you need to get your message out before the election, you have 1 week left, so call Lori. We certainly are very proud to be able to present this award. We love working with Sherry and the Rochester Chamber, and go green, go blue.
I know you'd love to listen to a lawyer talk all morning, but really the star of our program is Mr. Dave Llewellyn. The 8th Annual Sunrise Pinnacle Awards is again honored to have as its Master of Ceremonies, Dave, who's a popular anchor, Channel 7 news reporter, and avid community supporter. Dave generously agreed to share his time with us once again this morning. Dave's volunteer activities, both in the Rochester area and throughout the Detroit area, exemplify his generous heart and his caring spirit. Dave, we are honored to have you with us this morning, celebrating our community with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Llewellyn.
John, thanks so much. Good morning. Good morning. This room is filled. This is an awesome, awesome thing. You know, this is the 8th year for the Sunrise Pinnacle Awards, and we've seen growth, and this is out the door growth. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Mr. Powell started it, so this is a big weekend. Michigan State, Michigan. Channel 7 will have the game, 3:30. Very proud to say. For those of you who might not be in East Lansing, a friend of mine who's a sports anchor in Denver is a Michigan State grad, and he's coming in for the game and told me yesterday on the phone that he's anticipating a beatdown. So that's just the sentiment. So I wanted to kind of get a gauge here this morning. We've got, I'm guessing, in addition to Mr. Powell, some other Michigan State grads in the room. If you do, maybe stand up, or if the Spartans are the team of your rooting interest, stand up. How about Do we have a little fight song this morning? Mr. Powell, you want to lead us in the fight song? How about U of M grads and or supporters? U of M, let's, all right. Anybody want to sing the fight song this morning? There is another big game coming up in a couple of weeks. It's Central Michigan, my alma mater, against Western Michigan. Frank Rewald's alma mater. Frank, are you still in the room? We had a bet a few years ago where if my team won, Frank would have to wear a CMU jersey at some public event. If Western wins, and I have to wear the jersey at some public event, which happened to be this public event a few years ago. So, fire up chips. And I hope it's our year, certainly. But it is a privilege and a pleasure to be back with all of you today. You know, I'm pleased to have this very small role in what is a wonderful event and a small role in recognizing all the work, the big work that all of you do to make Rochester, Rochester Hills, and Oakland Township such great places to live, work, and play. And that's what this day is all about, is recognizing the contributions that each and every one of you make. I saw Brian Barnett, the Rochester Hills mayor, my mayor here today. I'm sure he would want me to mention the fact that Rochester Hills recently recognized by Money Magazine as one of the top 10 small cities in America in which to live. That's a pretty good thing, and I think we're all certainly proud of that. We've got an election coming up. We've got some politicians in the room, so we'll wish good luck to each and every one of them. I don't know if you heard recently, there was a poll, Politico had a poll, 64% of voters that were going to be voting in the election coming up thought that the U.S. was basically going to hell in a handbasket. So that's kind of discouraging, but here's the thing, all of us in this room, right, exercise our right to vote. If we're unhappy with the direction, we can do something about it by showing up and participating in the process and voting. With that in mind, absentee ballots, who has already voted by way of absentee? Show of hands, number of you? So I'd encourage you to get out to the polls at your voting location on November 4th and certainly exercise your right to do that, and take a friend to make sure we get great participation in this off-year election. So with that having been said, how'd I do, Mayor Barnett? We shake it up a little bit, huh? That work for you? All right, all right. All right. So we want to get the program started. We move through this quickly. We recognize a lot of people. And once again, it's just great to be with you here today to acknowledge and recognize everyone making a difference in our communities. So, with that in mind, we were going to ask each winner that we announce and the sponsor of the award to step forward when your name or business name is announced, and after the award is presented, your photograph will be taken. Please join us also right now, before the proceedings begin, to thank our chamber member, Michael Guimond. He's in the corner there of MG Photography. He'll be photographing all of our award winners. And we want to thank you for his invaluable service to the community each and every year here. So, without further ado, let's get into the program with our awards. And our first award is the Pixley Funeral Home Ambassador of the Year Award. The award goes to Larry Ribbetts. Sponsor of the award is Pixley Funeral Home. Presenting it is Vern Pixley. The award given to an ambassador who demonstrates an active commitment to sustaining and enhancing the mission of the Chamber. Larry Ribbetts is the owner and publisher of Keaton Publications Group, a family-owned business that focuses on the development of community and resource guides. KPG is the publisher of the Greater Rochester Lifestyle, which is entering its 4th year serving our community. It provides both a print and online resource guide with in-depth information about the area, from sports and recreation options to places to visit. Larry's an active ambassador with the Chamber, giving him the opportunity to meet and welcome new businesses to Rochester and become actively involved in the community. Larry also serves as a foundation member of Automation Alley, a member of its International Business Council, and his business is a member of 28 other Chamber of Commerce's throughout the Metro Detroit area. He's grateful to receive this award for recognition it brings to KPG for all of their efforts as a contributing member of the Rochester community. We congratulate them and Larry. Next is the Paint Creek Center for the Arts and Culture Award. The award goes to Meadowbrook Hall. Accepting the award is their director, Jeff Upward. Sponsoring the award is Paint Creek Center for the Arts. Presenting the award is Tammy Salisbury, executive director. This award is given to those organizations or individuals that contribute to the growth and success of arts and cultural activities in the greater Rochester area. Can include arts programs and historical preservation programs. Named a National Historic Landmark in 2012, Meadowbrook Hall was the former home of the Dodge Brothers Motor Car Company heiress Matilda Dodge Wilson and her second husband, Alfred Wilson. Known as a preeminent example of Tudor Revival architecture, Meadowbrook Hall houses a vast collection of original, decorative, and fine arts. The hall is the 4th largest historic home in the United States with 88,000 square feet and 110 rooms. The Wilsons donated their 1,500-acre Meadowbrook Farms estate and $2 million to Michigan State University in 1957 to form a branch campus in Oakland County. The university opened in 1959, became an independent Michigan public institution of higher education, Oakland University, in 1970. As the educational cornerstone of Oakland University, Meadowbrook Hall serves students, faculty, and staff as a major cultural and historical resource and functions as a primary community gateway to OU through public, corporate, and social events. Meadowbrook Hall thrilled to receive the Arts and Culture Award and see it as a testament to the preservation of the property and support of hundreds of volunteers and community members. So congratulations, Meadowbrook Hall and its executive director, Jeff Upward. And if you haven't been yet, go. It's awesome. Next is the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce Board Member of the Year Award. The award goes to Cheryl Bida. The sponsor of the award, Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce. Presenting it will be David Walker, Board Chair-elect for 2015. This award is given to a Chamber Board member in honor of their years of service. Cheryl has been the treasurer of the Rochester Chamber for the past 6 years, making sure the Chamber is financially sound. Cheryl is a CPA, currently managing GNC Accounting Services, an affiliate of Gordon Advisors PC, servicing mainly small businesses. Cheryl serves on the finance and membership committees of the Chamber. She also serves on 2 other boards in Rochester, Rochester Area Neighborhood House and the Rochester Optimist Club, both nonprofits serving our communities in big ways. Cheryl's also honored to receive this award. Would like to also thank the other board members that have served with her throughout the years for all of their hard work. She thinks Rochester is a great community and will continue to give back whenever she can. Congratulations, Cheryl. Next is the Fox Automotive Rochester Hills Business of the Year Award. The award goes to the Village of Rochester Hills. Accepting the award, Bruce Akins, Vice Chairman. Sponsor of the award is Fox Automotive, John Fox representing. This award given to a company with more than 150 employees that has shown remarkable profitability, growth, and stability, and which exemplifies excellent corporate citizenship and giving back to the communities in which it operates, and has a corporate culture that enhances the lives of its employees. Birmingham-based developer Robert B. Akins and Associates LLC has been part of the community fabric in Rochester Hills region since 1974. In the 90s, the team at Akins reformatted the mall into the outdoor streetscape being honored today. They're committed to ensuring that the village, anchored by Whole Foods and Carson's, remains a dynamic retail and entertainment hub by continuing to bring new businesses into the space, including Lululemon, Athletica, Paper Source, Michael Simon's B-Spot, J. Barbaro Men's Clothiers as well. Whether opening a storefront with Meadowbrook Hall, growing their annual Turn the Village Teal event for ovarian cancer, or partnering with the Salvation Army for their annual tree lighting, the Village of Rochester Hills is committed to their community, and we congratulate them on that. Thank you so much. Next, the PNC Bank Businesswoman of the Year Award. The award goes to Jane Johnson, OSCO Incorporated. The award sponsor is PNC Bank. Rick DeVore, Regional President, who you met earlier, presenting. This award is given to a woman that has had at least 51% ownership in a locally owned and operated business. It must be a functioning business for at least 3 years. In 1982, OSCO established roots in the city of Rochester Hills with only 2 people. In partnership with J.M. Asuna Diaz, Jane Johnson has worked to build a company that provides a full spectrum of custom design, manufacturing, and service of injection molding systems. Much of OSCO's success comes from their own IP and ability to solve customers' specific problems and needs in the injection molding field. They have worked diligently to diversify their market activities outside of the automotive field. Today, the company is active in the medical, electrical, appliance, and automotive sectors. In 2013, Jane Johnson took over full ownership of the company and has since celebrated 31 years in business, much of this due to her tenacity to grow the company's capabilities. She continues to be a supportive member of the Mayor's Business Council, as an active member of the Metro Detroit chapter of the U.S. National Committee for UN Women. She's delighted and honored to be the Sunrise Pinnacle Businesswoman of the Year Award. Congratulations, Jane Johnson. Next is the Health Plus of Michigan Community Builder Award. The award goes to the Crittenden South Tower Project. Accepting the award is Roy Powell, CEO of Crittenden Hospital Medical Center. Sponsor of the award, Health Plus of Michigan, and presenting is Sarah Fry, Account Executive. This award presented to a bricks and mortar project developed in the greater Rochester area that enhances the Chamber's key areas of interest. Projects must be substantially complete at the time of the award. Crittenden Hospital Medical Center has been redefining patient care, offering highly efficient and technologically advanced improvements with the opening of the new South Tower in January 2014. The new tower boasts a pharmacy equipped with automation and barcode technologies, 87 private patient rooms with smart beds and healing spaces, including an outdoor garden and sanctuary open to all religions. The tower features an integrated delivery project healthcare strategy with construction costs at a record low, close to $200 per square foot, less expensive than most healthcare projects. The innovations incorporated into the new patient rooms are centered on providing patients and their families with the most comfortable healing environment with the highest level of care. Congratulations to Crittenden Hospital. Next is the Comcast Business Customer Service Award. This award goes to Roxanne Brown, American House Stone, sponsoring the award, Comcast Business, and presenting the award, James Lee, Commercial Account Executive. The Customer Service Award winner must demonstrate excellence in customer relations. Roxanne began her career serving seniors in 1998 when she was hired as a housekeeper at American House Stone in Rochester Hills. She continued to develop within the company, holding various positions, and was eventually appointed executive director in 2011. Oxiana leads her staff by example, supervising operations and going the extra mile to improve the lives of residents. Her caring nature and passionate spirit makes her a valued part of the American House family. Oxiana is involved in numerous community events and organizations, including the American House Foundation, Bloomfield Hills Senior Center, OPC Senior Center, Alzheimer's Association, Race of Memories, and Crittenden Hospital. She's dedicated to American House and has strong love and respect for seniors. Oxiana says that knowing she has made a difference in a life makes what she does not seem like a job at all, but rather an honor, and we congratulate her. Next is the C&G Newspapers Rochester Post Diversity Award. The award goes to Plymouth Technology Incorporated. Accepting the award is Stacy Sims, Human Resource Manager. Sponsoring the award, C&G Newspapers, Rochester Post, and presenting is Elaine Myers, Retail Sales Marketing Manager. This award recognizes a sustained commitment to diverse practices and the development of minority and or women-owned companies. Company must be in business for at least 3 years. Plymouth Technology was founded in 1991 by Gary G. Park. His death in 2005 had a profound impact on current president Amanda Christides, who significantly increased Plymouth Technology's focus on wastewater treatment and environmental issues. As a result, the company has grown in customer size, expanded geographically, and developed technologies for the removal of hazardous materials from our nation's water. Plymouth developed the Metals Removal System, or MRS, which allows manufacturers to reuse water, in some cases over 90%. This decreases thousands of pounds of waste. In 2012-13, Plymouth also developed new methods to analyze and treat flowback produced from hydraulic fracturing. Plymouth Technology helps teach over 20 students per year through their internship program and conducts workshops and seminars for elementary students at various water festivals. Plymouth Technology is thrilled to receive this award, recognizing that diversity in the workplace makes businesses stronger, more productive, and innovative. Congratulations, Plymouth Technology Incorporated. Next is OU Inc. Economic Development Award. The award goes to the Small Business Administration, Michigan District Office. Accepting is Gerald Moore, SBA Michigan District Director. Sponsoring the award is OU Inc. Presenting it is Amy Butler, the Executive Director. The award is being given to a person that greatly contributes to the economic vitality of the area through creating jobs and opportunities, advancing a new industry, or revitalizing a sector of the community. Small businesses create 2/3 of all new jobs and are critical to the U.S. economy. For over 60 years, the U.S. Small Business Administration has worked to help small businesses start, grow, and succeed. The staff at the Michigan District Office is committed to helping small business owners by providing tools, training, and resources they need to grow, and has significantly increased their outreach efforts. In 2011, the SBA visited each of Michigan's 83 counties, listening to issues and concerns raised by local business owners. Their office has since implemented initiatives that are both relevant and impactful. Through the SBA-funded Resource Partners Network, businesses have access to hundreds of local resources. The SBA also partners with state and local economic development entities to ensure seamless integration with their programs. The SBA Michigan District Office, humbled to receive this award, and is committed to continuing to serve the small business community throughout the state of Michigan. Congratulations to the SBA Michigan District Office. Next is the Oakland University Educator of the Year Award. The award goes to L. Bailey McDaniel. Accepting on her behalf is Dr. Kathy Pfeiffer, English Department Chair, and President Hind of Oakland University is presenting the award. This award being given to an educator that has developed innovative programming showing measurable results in raising student subject enthusiasm and achievement. Professor McDaniel is a Michigan native who grew up in Wayne County. After earning her undergraduate degree in economics at the University of Michigan, she spent 5 years in New York City studying acting and performance, and then obtained her graduate degree in English at Indiana University. She's thrilled to be back home in Michigan doing the work that she loves. Professor McDaniel frequently investigates issues of race, class, gender, and sexuality within her courses. Students have commented on a life-changing experience in her classroom, walking away with a love of theater and what it uniquely does. Professor McDaniel has written various articles on playwrights such as Tennessee Williams and David Henry Wong. In 2013, she published her book, Reconstructing Maternal Performance in 20th Century American Drama, which investigates racially informed notions of motherhood in theater. Congratulations, Professor McDaniel, on all of your achievements. Next is the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan Excellence in Dining Award. The award goes to Bar Louie of Rochester Hills. Accepting is Dan Walter, General Manager. Sponsoring the award, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Presenting is Emily Ledrig, Senior Director of Affinity Marketing for the Detroit Regional Chamber. This award is being given to an individual restaurant, which also may be part of a chain, that is the best of the best in food and customer service. Bar Louie opened its first location in the trendy River North neighborhood of Chicago in 1990. The spot quickly became a Chicago favorite with its oversized sandwiches and specialty martinis. In 2001, they decided it was time to share their neighborhood bar with other cities. Bar Louie now has over 80 locations coast to coast and is nationally recognized. They live by the motto, eat, drink, be happy. Bar Louie is active in the community through charitable actions of its employees and donations to local charities and organizations. Bar Louie would like to thank all the guests who have voted for them. Without their continued patronage, none of this would be possible. We congratulate Bar Louie. Next is the G&C Accounting Services PLC Going Green Award. The award goes to Recycle Bank. Accepting this award is Virginia Kane, Community Outreach Coordinator. Sponsoring G&C Accounting Services, presenting Cheryl. And this award is being given to an individual or company that demonstrates significant support of the Going Green initiative. Recycle Bank began in 2004 based on a simple concept: could incentives get people to recycle more? The organization has since impacted recycling rates in over 300 communities by educating and empowering citizens to be more socially responsible. Since launching their local Recycle Bank program in 2009, Rochester Hills has seen a 323% increase in pounds recycled. Residents have increased recycling to an average rate of 670 pounds per household per year. Their Green Schools program provides unique environmental projects that positively affect the area, including community gardens and increased recycling efforts. The program has provided more than $15,000 in local funding for environmentally focused projects in Rochester Hills. Recycle Bank says this award is as much for them as the residents of Rochester Hills who have made the commitment to make recycling a part of their everyday lives. We congratulate Recycle Bank. Crittenden Hospital Medical Center Healthcare Professional of the Year Award. The award goes to Dr. Bradley T. Barnes. Sponsoring the award, Crittenden Hospital Medical Center. Presenting the award is Ken Sanger, Chief Nursing Officer. This award is being given to an individual healthcare professional that has demonstrated excellence in the field. Dr. Bradley Barnes has been a practicing local pediatrician for almost 50 years. He continues in practice today in a relationship with families and children who seek care for ADHD. Dr. Barnes was a founding member of the Rochester Auburn Hills Community Coalition, which is dedicated to supporting healthy lifestyles and preventing substance abuse. The group's efforts focus primarily on youth to build awareness about peer pressure and parental behaviors affecting the community's children. He has been a member of the First Congregational Church in Rochester since the 1960s, where he taught at Sunday school and led the high school youth group for 10 years. Dr. Barnes also volunteers every Saturday at the Upper Room, which was founded by his son Doug, serves as the founding director of Kids Care, and supports local Kiwanis and Rochester area youth assistance programs. We congratulate Dr. Bradley Barnes. Next is the Par Pharmaceutical Leadership Greater Rochester Award. The award goes to Mary Mabia. Sponsoring the award is Par Pharmaceutical, and presenting the award is Senior VP and GM Mike Rutkowski, who we met earlier. The award being given to a graduate of the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce Leadership Program. The recipient shall have displayed consistent, active leadership and have a visible community influence. Mary is the Vice President Manager at the Flagstar Bank located on Orion Road in Rochester. She's had 14 years of banking experience, loves that her occupation allows her to engage with different people and businesses to enhance their financial well-being. Mary's a board member at the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce and a CTE Advisory Committee member at Rochester Community Schools. She also volunteers with various local nonprofit organizations, including Neighborhood House for Cotton Harvest and more. Mary's made many connections through the Leadership Greater Rochester program, which also helped her to have a greater impact on the community as well. We congratulate Mary. Next is the Beaumont Health System Lifetime Achievement Award. The award goes to Tim Crawford. Sponsoring the award is Beaumont Health Systems. And presenting is Connie O'Malley, Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Beaumont Troy. The Lifetime Achievement Award is given to an individual who has been successful in their business ventures, epitomizes the hopes and dreams of Chamber business members, and who actively supports and encourages many of them. Tim is president of Tim Crawford Insurance Agency, a local nationwide agency specializing in customer service, awareness, and family business insurance. In 2012, Tim was recipient of Nationwide's Corporate Community Service Award and the Jefferson Award, presented in Washington, D.C. The Tim Crawford Agency has won Nationwide's top award, the President's Conference, many times, and is ranked in the top 125 out of over 3,500 agencies. Tim is past president of Rochester Rotary Charities, past chair of the Rochester Regional Chamber, and has chaired the Rochester Hometown Christmas Parade for over 10 years. He's also past chair of the Chippewa District, serves on the board of directors of the Great Lakes Council, and has raised over $2 million for Crittenden Hospital Medical Center by chairing their annual golf outing. Tim thanks his family and staff for giving him the time to give back to the best community in America. He'd also like to thank Bill Morgan for getting him so involved. We congratulate Tim Crawford. Tim. Next is the Oakland Press Marketing Advertising of the Year Award. The award goes to Community Lifestyles. Accepting the award is Patricia Miles. Sponsoring the award, the Oakland Press, presenting is Michelle Larson, Sales Manager. The award is given to a company that has shown creative excellence in the art of marketing and advertising. In January 2009, Community Lifestyle started direct mailing newspapers to serve the greater Rochester community as an advertising vehicle for businesses and to bring community news to readership. In 2010, Community Lifestyles branched out and started another edition, which covers Auburn Hills, Lake Orion, Oxford, and East Clarkston. Throughout the years, Community Lifestyles has sponsored the American Cancer Society Relay for Life, Michigan Ovarian Cancer Alliance, Rochester Rotary, OPC, and various other community events and organizations. They'd like to thank local businesses for their continued support and the community for their readership. So congratulations, Community Lifestyles. Next is the Shelton Buick GMC Nonprofit Achievement Award. The award goes to the Assistance League of Southeast Michigan. Accepting is Cindy Serrar, President. Sponsoring and presenting the award is Mr. Russ Shelton, owner of Shelton Buick GMC in Rochester Hills. This award given to a nonprofit organization of not less than 5 years that has contributed to the community. Founded in 1993, the Assistance League of Southeast Michigan is a nonprofit volunteer organization whose purpose is to clothe, feed, educate, and comfort citizens in Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties. They have 300 members and community volunteers who provide over 50,000 volunteer hours a year. Southeast Michigan chapter is one of 120 chapters of the National Assistance League. 100% of the Assistance League's profits are returned to local communities through philanthropic programs including Operation School Bell, assault survivor kits, and backpack meals. The Assistance League operates the Resale Connection Shop on Main Street in Rochester, which is their main funding source. They're thrilled to be recognized for all this hard work. We congratulate the Assistance League of Southeast Michigan. Thank you. Next is the Tim Crawford Nationwide Insurance Agency Outstanding Community Service Award. The award goes to the Rochester Hills Public Library. Accepting is Doug Tull, Board President. Sponsoring the award is Tim Crawford, Nationwide Insurance Agency in Rochester Hills. Presenting the award today is Bob Carabelli, Vice President. The award given to an individual that is dedicated to serving the greater Rochester community. In this case, it's our public library. Since 1924, the library has been proud to serve the residents of Rochester, Rochester Hills, and Oakland Township. 130 staff members and over 500 volunteers work hard to make it the best library possible and to give the best possible service. Their Friends of the Library program has over 800 dedicated members who raised over $175,000 this year alone. 53 years of their existence, the Friends have raised over $2 million for the library. The Rochester Hills Public Library is pleased to accept this award on behalf of their staff and extended volunteers. We thank the Rochester Hills Public Library for all that it does for our community. Congratulations. Next is the Kroski-Lanny PC Philanthropy Award. The award goes to Hugh and Nancy Elliott. Accepting on their behalf of the Elliots is Eric Barrett, Vice President of Development, Alumni, and Community Engagement. Sponsoring the award, Kroski-Lanny PC, and presenting the award today, Pat Sweeney and Roger Dion. This award is given to a company or individuals in recognition of their contributions to building community and enhancing the quality of life in the area. For more than 2 decades, Oakland University has been fortunate enough to call the Elliott's dear friends and supporters. Mr. Elliott, President and CEO of the Elliott Group International in Auburn Hills, and his wife Nancy have been avidly involved in the university since the early 1990s. Most recently, the Elliott's donations completely funded the creation of the Elliott Carillon Tower. This bell tower creates a central location where students can meet and gather. Other philanthropic contributions from the Elliots to OU over the past 15 years have included a $2 million gift to the School of Business Administration, housed in the R. Hugh and Nancy Elliott Hall of Business and Information Technology, establishment of the Nancy and Hugh Elliott Endowed Scholarship, and contributions to various other scholarship funds, the 2011 Elliott Stinson Challenge, a contribution matching offer with a cumulative cap of $500,000 during the School of Business Administration's 40th anniversary. When you give, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Hugh Elliott said in a statement, "I learned many years ago, and it's true, that even if you give just a little bit, over time, it adds up." Thank you to Hugh and Nancy Elliott for your continued commitment to the community and to Oakland University. Next is the Matina Kent and Gibbons PC Small Business of the Year Award. The award goes to Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop of Rochester Hills. Accepting the award is Ravinder Saini, owner, and Steve McLean, Director of Business Development with Tim Hortons USA. Sponsoring the award is Matina Kent and Gibbons PC. Presenting is William Gibbons. This award goes to a small company that has demonstrated a capacity for creativity and innovation and has experienced growth by establishing itself as a leader in its industry. Owned by Ravinder and Navita Saini, Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop opened its doors in the Rochester Hills community in April of 2012. Tim Hortons appeals to a broad range of consumer tastes with a menu that includes premium coffee, espresso-based beverages, donuts, and more. The Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop in Rochester Hills is a proud sponsor of the Tim Hortons Children's Foundation, a nonprofit charitable organization committed to providing a memorable camp experience for children and youth living in economically disadvantaged homes. Every June on Camp Day, the Rochester Hills branch donates one full day of coffee sales to the foundation. In addition, the Rochester Hills location supports local community organizations such as the Rochester Rotary Club of Michigan, Rochester Area Youth, Crittenden Foundation, and more. Tim Hortons would like to thank the Rochester Hills community, local businesses, and the Chamber for this honor. They look forward to servicing this community for many years to come. Congratulations, Tim Hortons. Next is the Chad Rinke Edward Jones Investment Steady Growth and Profitability Award. The award goes to FormFab LLC. Accepting the award is Norman Cateo. Sponsoring and presenting the award is Chad Rinke of Edward Jones Investments. This award recognizes a company that exhibits steady growth and profitability for the last 3 years and has maintained and or increased profitability during challenging economic times. FormFab was founded in 1999 by Norm Catano. With a 20-year career in the tubing industry, he recognized the need for a backup source to support large tubing companies with developmental prototypes. He started the company in his garage and has since expanded to 44 employees with 2 separate facilities. FormFab maintains a growth rate in sales of at least 20% for the past 4 years and shows no signs of slowing down. FormFab is involved in the Michigan Chamber of Commerce, Detroit Economic Club, Gleaners Food Bank, ALS Association, and the American Heart Association. Norm is very honored and appreciative of the recognition of FormFab's achievements. He could not have done it without the outstanding team he's put together. Congratulations, FormFab LLC. Next is the Boulevard Health Center Wellness at Work Award. The award goes to Genesis Credit Union. Accepting the award is Tom Alter, Chief SVP Marketing Officer. Sponsoring the award, Boulevard Health Center, and presenting is Amanda Yu, Vice President of Operations. This award recognizes a company in the greater Rochester area that demonstrates the importance of healthy co-workers and fosters an environment where healthy choices are encouraged and even rewarded. Genesis Credit Union is a not-for-profit member-owned financial organization with over 144,000 members and 20 Southeast Michigan locations. Genesis started their Life Fit program in 2013 on their employee intranet site where employees could submit healthy recipes, get daily health facts, and exercise tips. They also created the Well Street Journal, a monthly newsletter focused on healthy living. This has since been expanded to additional programs. Their first walking challenge has 39 participating teams, first day logged over 1 million steps. Genesis has also held a Healthy Snack Challenge, providing health assessments, and started a signage campaign for taking the stairs and drinking water. Genesis Credit Union sponsors about 400 events a year, including the Rochester Hometown Christmas Parade, Fall Classic, and the Brooksy Way. In 2013, employees donated 3,500 volunteer hours to local community service organizations. Genesis is incredibly honored to receive this award and is thrilled that their staff is participating in activities to improve their health and well-being. We congratulate Genesis Credit Union. Next is the Franklin Title Agency LLC Young Professional of the Year Award. The award goes to Katie Olson. Sponsoring is Franklin Title Agency LLC. Presenting is Keith Stonehouse, Vice President of Franklin Title Agency. This award is given to an individual under 40 years of age that shows an outstanding level of achievement, commitment, and presence in the greater Rochester community. As the Development Director of Meadowbrook Theater, Michigan's largest nonprofit professional producing theater, Katie plays a role in reaching people through the power of live performance and advocating for the arts. Working for such an impactful organization has taught her that philanthropy is so much more than fundraising. It is about having a heart to help people find their own way to make a difference. Katie is also involved in numerous community organizations, including St. John Lutheran Church, Oakland University, OU Cares, and WIGS for Kids. Katie is grateful to the greater Rochester community and people within it for making the area such a special place. She's honored to receive this award from the Chamber, which contributes so significantly to the community. We congratulate Katie. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it. We want to sincerely congratulate all of today's Sunrise Pinnacle winners. How about one round of applause for all? I don't know of another community that could pull this off and have this kind of response year after year, continuing to grow. It's just wonderful. It's great to be here and to be part of this wonderful event. We greatly appreciate PNC Bank for being the presenting sponsor for today's event. We'd like to thank all of our event sponsors and those who sponsored a table as well. We also thank Whole Foods Market for providing the winners with a bag full of goodies. Royal Park Hotel, once again, we appreciate the wonderful service and breakfast this morning. We're lucky to have this amazing hotel here in our community. To conclude this morning, we have just a couple of reminders. If there's a person or business you'd like to recognize for their achievements in the community, here's your opportunity. We're now accepting nominations for the 2015 Sunrise Pinnacle Awards. Nomination forms for next year's ceremony are available at each table. Extras are also available at the Chamber's information table out in the lobby. We'd like to thank Christy Trevorrow and the staff from the DDA and the City of Rochester for providing the popular Big Bright Light Show again for us this year. It'll be lighting up the streets of downtown Rochester from November 24th to January 4th. As John Fox mentioned, Fox is helping to sponsor that wonderful event as well. The Village of Rochester Hills annual Light the Village is November 21st this year. Mark your calendar for this community tradition to see the lighting of their 25-foot tree, an appearance by Santa, and various other holiday activities. The 63rd annual Rochester Hometown Christmas Parade marches down Main Street on Sunday, December 7th. Big thank you to Genesis Credit Union for believing in the parade and continuing to step forward to support it. We'd like representatives of Genesis, if they're still here, to please stand to be acknowledged for the support of the Rochester Hometown Christmas Parade. Thank you. We'd also like to mention that the theme for this year's parade is A Movie Time Christmas. This year's theme plays homage to the new and classic films watched each holiday season. Chamber staff wanted to remind you as well that everyone loves a parade, so wear your parade button proudly. They're all on your table, so take it with you. Wear that button proudly. And we couldn't have a parade without a Grand Marshal. And we're pleased to announce this year's Grand Marshal is Mr. Bill Fox, sitting right over here. Congratulations, Bill. Great to have you here this morning. And the Grand Marshal's celebration in honor of Mr. Fox will be Thursday, December 4th at Great Oaks Country Club. For the third year running, we'll also have junior Grand Marshals that were selected this summer through the Leadership Rochester Youth Retreat. Both will receive $1,000 scholarships from Genesis Credit Union and the Rochester Regional Chamber of Commerce. We'd like them to stand now at this time, 2014 senior from Rochester High School, Sidney Twikel, and 2014 Rochester High School senior, John Stackhouse. Now we ask that the winners of awards today and sponsors stay so that we can gather for the group photo over in the corner with Michael as well. And just once again, this is 8 years. I've been pleased and privileged to handle this responsibility each and every year as this event continues to grow. It's a pleasure and a privilege, and it's great to be able to spend the morning with so many friends. And we'll look forward to doing it again next year. So thank you very, very much.